Hey guys, welcome back to the Basil and Dill YouTube channel. I'm Anna and today I'm showing you how to make the best fried rice you have ever tried. It's super easy and it takes less than 10 ingredients, so let's get started. Alright, so we're gonna start out with this handy dandy rice maker. I'm obsessed with this thing. If you don't have one yet, seriously, just get one, just invest because it is amazing. So, we have our bowl. I'm gonna take 2 cups of jasmine rice. Boom, 1, 2, perfect. And then we're gonna pour in some water. Right now, the measurements don't really matter because this water is just, woo, there we go, gotta be careful. So I've poured in my water and now I'm just gonna wash it around like this. Just trying to get every grain of rice clean because I wanna make sure that what we're eating isn't dirty. Just wash it around like this and you'll see when you look at it, the water is like, woo, wow, don't know how I did that. The water is like, you can barely even see through it because it's just so dirty. So we're gonna pour this out and then come back with some clean rice. All right, now my rice is clean and I'm going to measure out, here we go. I'm gonna measure out 2 cups of water, so pretty much however much rice you use, measure out that much water. And I even usually put a little bit more because if you put the same amount of water as you put rice, it's a little bit more dry and I like my rice a little bit stickier. So I put about like 2 cups and then usually like another half just because why not? You really can't hurt the rice, like just, I don't know, however much your heart desires. So then I push down all of the grains off of the sides of the bowl just so we get all of the rice cooked. Gonna dry off my hands and then stick this sucker in there, close it, and let's turn it on. Boom, press white rice. We're ready to go. I'm just gonna wait for this to cook and then we'll be back. Now onto the vegetables. These are such a great addition to your fried rice. Some people add eggs. I'm more of a fan of just some vegetables. I get these pre-packaged in a little baggie and they're like the perfect serving for this amount of fried rice. And I'll link them down below just so you can find them easily. So I put these, when the rice is about halfway through cooking, I put them in a pot of boiling water and then they just de-thaw and then I'll add them to the rice when we're frying it. And you'll see that later. All right, so I'm back with some cooked rice and some cooked veggies. So let's get started frying our rice. So I have a hot skillet here, it's at 350 degrees, and I'm going to empty out my steamed rice. Let's do this as gracefully as possible. Let's see, boom. Also, if you don't have one of these, they're amazing. They work so well to take rice out of your rice cooker because it's plastic, so it doesn't scratch the bottom. It's so nice. So, there we go, okay. Ooh, almost done, we just have a little bit left. Perfect, okay. So now I'm just chopping up my rice a little bit, just separating it. Since it's steamed, it kind of sticks together. So I'm gonna cut it apart, just like that, and add half a cup of butter on top. I'm gonna put 1/2 here, another half here, put a little bit in the middle. Like that, boom, perfect. I'm just gonna mix this around and let it melt and just kind of have it cover as many rice grains as I possibly can. Here we go. Cooking this recipe on this kind of like big skillet always reminds me of those restaurants that you go to when they like cook right in front of you and they have this huge, like the table is just like a huge pan. It's so cool. I love those restaurants. Last time I went, it was in Cancun and it was just like, first, Cancun is gorgeous. If you live there, good for you. Yeah, so they had like this huge, just like the table is just like a big pan. And cooking like this always reminds me of that. So, I don't know. I feel kind of like a fancy chef. Okay, all of my grains of rice are pretty much covered. My butter is melted. So let's see. I think it already looks good. How is that? It's just butter and rice. I'm gonna do a whole teaspoon of garlic powder. So let's sprinkle that on there, just like that. Set that to the side. We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of teriyaki sauce. Drizzle that. Woo! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, perfect. And then a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Woo! It's kind of loud. And then I'm gonna add my 2 cups. Oh my goodness, this steam is incredible. Ah. Ooh, this is so weird. It's like I'm getting a facial. Okay, so I can't even see the camera. So now we have 2 cups of de-thawed vegetables. So I'm gonna pour this in carefully. Perfect. Okay, now let's mix this all around. You gotta be like as careful as possible. Like I said earlier, I don't have like a huge just like table frying pan, so like I have this little space to work with. Let's see. I'm gonna try to not spill any rice anywhere. We'll see if that works. Okay. This looks so good. So I'm just gonna kind of spread this out as much as I can and let it just like crisp up, because that's the point. I love the little crispy bits of rice. So just gonna mix it a little bit and then let it rest and fry. Just for a couple minutes on each side. All right, so it's been frying for a couple minutes and I'm just gonna do the first flip. Oh, it looks so good. And it's just like gotten a little bit of crispiness. It's not burnt yet. No, I dropped a veggie. It's okay, we saved it. We're good, we're good. All right, the rice looks fantastic. So I'm gonna plate it up and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so let's plate this up. Oh, by the way, I went shopping the other day and I got this really cute plate. It says eat. I'm in love with it. I've been using it like every day since I got it, but that's beside the point. Let's plate up our rice. Boom. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so excited. There we go, perfect. Yes, it looks amazing. Let's put a little more. I am hungry. Perfect, and then let's get some pan-seared salmon. Boom! This is what I call dinner. It's perfect. It takes less than an hour to make and it's so delicious. What a great weeknight dinner choice. So, I love it. Enjoy, guys. And he's been waiting patiently to say hi. So, we'll see y'all later. Thanks. Do you want some? No, we'll give you a treat later. How about that? Okay, we'll give him a treat later. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all next time. And as always, stay creative in the kitchen. Bye. Bye. Bye.